I got loaded and my truck just would not pull properly. I tried to go up a hill and I don't know, it just would not go. So with that being said, I called a mobile mechanic to come out to my truck. He came out, he was like, yeah, I don't think it's a clutch adjustment. I think it's something more. You're gonna have to bring your truck to our shop. That bill was like $400, I think. So next morning I bring the truck over to their shop and they're like, yeah, whoever hooked up your transmission, they did a really bad job. There's wires everywhere. And you know, we can go over their work, but we're gonna have to charge you. So they also found out that my clutch brake was missing, and I have a 2-piece clutch brake. You can either have a 1-piece or a 2-piece, and I have a 2-piece, which I've been told it's easier to put in like a quick install compared to putting in a 1-piece. I'm still learning. We installed a new 2-piece clutch brake in my truck. That bill came up, I think, to like $350, something like that. Long story short, I decided to take my truck to Freightliner.
Dun, dun, dun.
It was at Freightliner, you guys, for a week.
A week?
I'm trying to think, have I ever even sat in a hotel for a week before in trucking? I may have. I don't really remember. But with that being said, all the wiring in my gear shifter needed to be replaced. And in my Freightliner, it's all electrical. It's about maybe 9 wires or so. And the plug-ins and the connectors and all this stuff was missing. The wires that were there were spliced, you know. The previous owners that had my truck just, you know, they rigged a lot of stuff, and maybe they just, I don't know if they were lazy or they just couldn't afford to get the work done properly, because I did pick my truck up all the way in New Mexico. I flew out to New Mexico and drove the truck back. You don't really know what you get, and I didn't get no paperwork with any of the trucks that I've ever purchased. So you know how that go. Freightliner gives me my truck back, and they spent over 30 hours working on my truck with the wiring and stuff. So I got my truck back, and it's been driving very, very good. I was able to deliver my load of rice, and it did pay $13,700. It is the highest paying load I've ever received. So I was grateful to do that. It was 1,400 miles or so. So I delivered that, and I brought my truck back to Missouri to get my truck and trailer worked on. Now, because I did all the major work on my Freightliner, I don't have any more major stuff to work on at the moment, pretty much. So it's minor stuff like lines that are leaking, and I found out some other stuff with my truck. I've been wanting to drop this part 2 video, but I wanted to make sure that I had all my information, so when I came back to y'all, I could know everything that was going on with my truck from the people in Georgia that installed all this stuff, like the transmission, the engine, putting the new clutch back in, because my clutch is only 3 months. No, my clutch is about 6 months old, but since my engine blew, I haven't even ran my truck that much. Like, I haven't even used the truck for like a month solid straight of just working as of yet, even now. Right now, my trailer is in the shop getting work done to it, and I'm talking about my pneumatic trailer. Leaf springs, some welding. I needed to add an extra hose on the back so I can use another part of the trailer. What else? And then my truck has some hoses that need to be replaced. A couple of air leaks. Air conditioning heat is kind of acting funky a little bit. What else? And I had a leaf spring that I wanted to have put on because I changed out 3 and I just had 1 more. So I also wanted to get that out the way as well. I wasn't going to really expose the shop that did my major work, because at the end of the day, my truck is still running, and they got my truck back to me in a decent amount of time. But I thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? I do need to put this shop out there. Their name is Sains Diesel out of Griffin, Georgia. And I'm going to tell y'all why. I've really been going back and forth about it, but I'm going to tell y'all why. The first reason why I want to put the shop on blast is because the customer service could have been better. How is it that an employee is going to text and say, with that kind of attitude, you can come and get your truck? That's not professional. That was one of the first red flags, and I ignored it, and I shouldn't have. I never really had to deal with a shop before, so I don't really have much experience dealing with shops. I tend to have mobile mechanics work on my equipment, truck and trailer. So I learned a very valuable lesson dealing with this shop. Number 2, me having my truck in a small shop right now, they explained to me why my cover, like my hood cover, is not closing properly. These assholes, my radiator is not in the correct position it's supposed to be. And y'all know from the video, my radiator is new. It's new, and it was not cheap. So my hood, you can't even really close my hood. You have to fight to close my hood. How do I know it's the shop? Because the shop actually sent me pictures of my truck when they had took the engine and everything out, and they had to take my whole entire hood off. I never had no issues closing my hood. Nobody has ever had issues closing my hood. But now it take like 3-4 people just to close my hood properly. And you know, it's just messed up, because it's like I can't check my oil the way I want to right now. I can't check my coolant right now. It's just absolutely ridiculous. It's very unprofessional. Another thing they did, they drilled holes into my hood. Now, I know my truck is not the prettiest truck in the world, and you know, I'm dealing with the truck internally, making sure that it's safe to get down the road properly and that it will run. So, you know, the look of the truck is not important to me at the moment. It's more so making my money back and it just being safe overall, because the truck is an older truck. Tell me why. I was like, what is that? Why is something sticking up out of my hood? I thought maybe they just slammed my hood down and the little clamp bolt thing, you know, just went through the hood. No, you guys, that's not what happened. So y'all gave me my truck back, and it's not even in the same condition that I gave it to y'all. They did a rush job, you guys, and you know, I just gotta put their ass on blast. They rushed the job. That's just the bottom line. The job was rushed. And it sucks. It sucks. They already got my money, so it is what it is. But now, the first shop had to go back over y'all work. Freightliner, in a way, had to go back over y'all work. Now I have a third shop right now that's going back over y'all work. 3 different shops now had to check back after y'all. Clutch brake missing, transmission wires. It's crazy. They could have told me that and knocked that out. Instead, take my truck over to Freightliner. They have to spend all this time doing this wiring when the transmission and clutch and engine was all out. The work could have got done then. Clearly, they don't know what the hell they're doing over there. Then this third shop that my truck is at right now. Oh, you know, your hood is not closing properly. The radiator wasn't positioned back in. Come on, like, this shit not making no sense right now to me. It's just not. And I'm going to show y'all, because the way they positioned the clamps, instead of them rotating it so it could be facing down, they just left it up, drilled holes, and you can't even freaking close the hood properly. Now, when I was going to pick my truck up in Georgia, the owner offered to close my hood for me. I didn't know I was going to have a hood issue. I noticed immediately, though, when I had made it to Mississippi to show a technician my new engine, and we was having trouble, like, for a long time trying to close the freaking hood. And we had to fight to close it. It's not making sense. It's just not. Then I had lines that was leaking oil. They didn't even replace those lines. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is at the end of the day. Getting this new engine work done and everything taught me a lot. And now I have to even pay more close attention and just be careful who work on my truck. I've been in a truck for the past, I would say, 4 days. Today's Thursday, and I've been in the truck since Friday. And well, really before Friday, because I delivered the load last week sometime. But I just wanted to update y'all with this part 2 and just tell y'all, you know, be careful who you have work on your equipment. You know, I would expect, like, if you spend a certain type of money, you're going to get a certain type of service, quality service. You tell me this is your price and I pay your price, I expect A+ service. But you know, you don't always get that. So technically my truck and trailer don't have to be in the shop right now, but work is slow. So this is like the perfect time to get everything done that I want done. So truck is running. Do I have any regrets? No, I don't. But I have learned a lot from this situation. Trucking can be very challenging. It can be very frustrating and like a roller coaster. I've said this in my previous video. It can be like a roller coaster, but you got to keep that faith going. See that, y'all? Y'all got to keep that faith. Y'all got to stay prayed up, and you got to just be careful who you dealing with out here. That's with everything. That's with everything. You know what I'm saying? And I read a lot of you guys' comments, and y'all was talking about lawyers and lawsuits and you know, just everything, all of the above. And I get it. Y'all rock with me. I rock with y'all too. You know, but it's trucking. It's just another day in trucking. Every day is different. No day is the same. One day you could be up here, the next day you could be down here. It's just what it is, you know. I'm not mad. So yeah. You have to smile through the BS. You just gotta smile, like, you know, it's a war. It's a war between God and Satan. So, you know, we just out here. We out here. For real. But every day is a blessing. Every day. Every day we wake up, we making history. Every single day. There's some people that never even seen 2022. Somebody's not going to be able to wake up and be able to breathe and have a hot meal tomorrow. So my issues and my problems and what I go through ain't nothing. It's really not nothing. When I think about it on a broader scale, what's really going on behind the scenes, what I'm going through ain't shit. So it's just another day, you know? So I don't know. I need to drop more videos and stop disappearing. I already know, but you already know. Am I gonna do a response video? Probably. Maybe, maybe not. It just depends on how I feel. But I just want to show y'all. Yes. Keep the faith, y'all. Keep the faith. Keep going. Keep going. And whatever you're doing, keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop. Won't stop. Won't stop. Don't stop. Keep going. Keep the faith. Keep going. Keep the faith. and people said I was mad. Mad for what? Mad for what? For what? We need to get into some things. We need to get into some things. We really do. But I'm about to take a shower. I'm about to change my clothes. And yeah, that's what I'm about to do. I haven't had breakfast yet. It's 10:44 in the morning. And I just wanted to give y'all that update that I'm doing some minor things to the truck so I don't have to worry about it. As you know, the weather is starting to change, so you got to get ready for winter. So it's all preventive maintenance at the end of the day, and it's all write-off, so it's really not a big deal. To me, it's not a big deal. I wouldn't be able to afford the repairs if the truck ain't make the money. That's what it all comes down to. The reason why I can afford repairs, no matter how high or low the bill is because the truck makes that type of money. You're gonna make the money back. Some people make it faster than others, but either way, you're gonna make the money back. So y'all already know what it is. Go ahead and give them that view, baby. Since I like attention and I want attention, give me all the attention. I want all the attention. Look. I want all the attention. Give me all the attention. Hold on. Is my camera? My camera crooked. Hold on. Hey, beautiful Coco. I want all the attention. How do I look? Fabulous? Fabulous, right? Beautiful, right? Ooh. How they be doing it? Hey mom, hey dad. Y'all gotta go. Cause I be acting crazy. I be acting bad. What time it is, y'all? It's Coco's journey. Oh my gosh, I've missed y'all. Give me kisses. My beautiful, gorgeous babes. I missed y'all so much. Love you guys. I hope you guys be safe. And yeah, that's what's going on, Bookie Boos. Until next time, you guys. Coco's Booty.